homes in East Palo Alto are now selling in 32 days. A year ago, that number was 66. That is not a typo. The market in EPA didn't slow down. It sped up, and almost nobody is talking about it. I'm Graeham Watts with Intera Real Estate. This is your East Palo Alto May 2026 market update. 3 numbers, 1 comparison, and 3 things I'd actually do if I owned a home in EPA right now. Let's start with the number everyone wants. What is an East Palo Alto home actually selling for right now? As of March 2026, the median sale price in East Palo Alto is sitting between $1.07 and $1.1 million. That's up about 1.7% year over year. Now, 1.7% doesn't sound like much. But here's what most people are missing. San Mateo County as a whole is down 8.4% year over year. The county median is 1.6 million. A year ago it was higher, so while the peninsula at large is softening, East Palo Alto is holding its value. That is a big deal. If you own an EPA, your home is one of the only peninsula assets that didn't lose value in the last 12 months. That's worth knowing before you make any decision about staying or selling. Now let's go back to the 32-day number, because that's where the real story is. A year ago, the average East Palo Alto home took 66 days to sell. As of the latest MLS listings data, that number is down to 32. That is a 52% drop. The market literally moves twice as fast as it did this time last year. Here's what most people are missing about that number. When days on market compresses by half, sellers stop having to negotiate as hard. Buyers stop lowballing, and properties that are priced and prepped correctly are getting clean offers in week 1. That doesn't mean every house is going for over asking. It means the well-priced, well-staged ones are. On the buy side, the rate environment matters. As of May 7th, 2026, the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is at 6.37%. That's up from 6.30% the week before. So we're seeing a small uptick. Not a panic, but worth watching. Here's what that translates to for an East Palo Alto buyer. On a $1.1 million home with 20% down, your principal and interest payment is right around $5,500 a month. Add taxes and insurance, and you're closer to $7,500 all in. Now the question I get every single week, should I wait for rates to come down? Here's my honest answer. If rates drop a full percent, your payment on that same home drops by about $500 a month. That's real money. But if rates drop, prices in EPA almost certainly go up because demand here is already pent up. So you might save on the rate and lose on the price. Inventory is the other piece nobody talks about. As of April 2026, San Mateo County is sitting at less than 2 months of supply. A healthy balanced market would be closer to 6. So we are still firmly in seller territory at the county level, and East Palo Alto is tighter than the county average. What that means in plain English. If you own an EPA and you're thinking about selling, there are not enough houses for the buyers who are actively looking. That's why days on market dropped to 32. 3 things I'd actually do this month if I owned a home in East Palo Alto. 1, get an updated valuation. The number you have in your head from 2024 is wrong. Some homes are worth meaningfully more, some have flatlined. You need to know which one you are. 2, if you've thought about renting it out instead of selling, run the math carefully. EPA rental yields are tighter than people assume. Home values are high relative to achievable rents. So the cap rate math is worse than most owners expect. And one detail people get wrong. AB 1482, California's rent cap law, has specific exemptions for individual owner single-family homes, but you have to include the right exemption notice in the lease to claim it. Miss that language, and your single-family suddenly is capped at 5% plus CPI. So if you're going to rent, get the math and the lease right. 3, if you're going to sell in the next 6 to 12 months, pre-prep now. Paint, declutter, light staging. The homes selling in 32 days are the ones that look move-in ready in their photos. That's your East Palo Alto May 2026 market update. 3 numbers, median price up 1.7%, days on market down 52%, and mortgage rates at 6.37%. The summary version. EPA is one of the strongest holds on the peninsula right now. Comment market below and I'll send you the full May 2026 East Palo Alto market report, the one I send to my listing clients, with neighborhood level data for Woodland Gardens, Westside, and Ravenswood. If you just want to know what your specific EPA home is worth right now, comment value and I'll run a free instant CMA for you and share the equity breakdown. I'm Graeham Watts with Intera Real Estate. EPA is my home base, and I track this market every single week. If you found this useful, hit subscribe. I do these updates monthly.